Cute boy.
2025 that year, 2025 that year, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share. All that's for free. We ain't charging nothing over here. It's all coming down the real pipeline. Understand what you hearing and seeing. Today we got the latest updates on the YNW Melly trial that's supposed to pop off fall. Actually, September 2025. Now, we're going to get you a little backdrop on YNW Melly. YNW Melly is a rapper from out of Florida who is accused of unaliving two of his associates, two of his long-term friends, two of his members of his collective YNW. Back in 2018, it was said that YNW Melly, it was alleged that YNW Melly popped both of them and then tried to cover it up as it was a drive-by shooting. YNW went to trial. YNW went to trial now. Understand what you're hearing and seeing. The man went to trial last year, 2023. He went to trial. It's been 18 months since that trial, and YNW Melly is still waiting for his second trial. Like I said, they couldn't come to an unanimous decision in that first case. But since then, a whole lot of activity been going on in this YNW Melly leading up to his trial in 2025 that's going to pop off. Understand, he's in a better position than he was with the first trial, and I'm going to detail why. I'm going to detail why and how. YNW Melly, man, just filed a lawsuit against the sheriff department, the county jail, and also the prosecutors in the case because he's been treated unfairly in jail. He's alleging that he can't see his family all the time. He can't get phone privileges all the time. He's been held in isolation, in seclusion, away from everything, and he can't work on his case and build his case how he wants to because they won't always let him see his lawyers. Now, being that I said all that already, now let's get into the backdrop of all the stuff that occurred in that first trial. The first trial, YNW went to court, showed up every day, people testified. He laughed at the spectators. He laughed at the victim family. That trial lasted 3 months. YNW Melly trial lasted 3 months, and they couldn't come up with a unanimous decision, all because one juror didn't want to convict Melly of those crimes. He didn't believe Melly did it. So he convinced 2 others to favor his opinion in that case, and they got it to a hung jury. So now they setting up the stage for a second trial in 2025. And the crazy thing about it, the lead detective in the YNW Melly case, he been removed from that because he made mistakes. He made mistakes to the point to where the DA that tried Melly the first time was recused from the case, was kicked off the case because of all the misconduct between that lead detective, the witnesses, and the DA office. So now they got a new DA on this case right here, on this trial right here, 2025 starting in September. They got a whole nother DA. And this same DA is the same one who tried the 3 guys who was convicted and serving a life sentence for the unaliving of Tentacion. Understand what you hearing and seeing, man. This is bowling so well in YNW Melly favor because the lead detective, he done been found to misleading statements. He made many mistakes. He covered up evidence. The DA was pushed off the case. So now, October 2024, YNW Melly was charged by the county for tampering with witnesses, alleging that he tried to pay off the witnesses to not show up to court or not testify in his second trial. So, being that he been charged with that right there, They're trying to find any and everything to keep this man locked up. Any and everything to add on his case log. Because the first time they couldn't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that YNW Melly was not the gunman or was the gunman. Either way it go, they couldn't prove nothing because YNW Melly saying, okay, well look, this was a drive-by shooting. You trying to tell me I staged a drive-by shooting and I'm telling you what happened. Do you got me on camera doing this? Do you got somebody who's in the car saying I did this right here in the third? So what you think about this case right here? YNW Melly, he going on trial September 2025. Do you think YNW Melly would get off on this case? Do you think YNW Melly would see the streets again and be able to put out that hot music that everybody's so been waiting for 6 years? Is 6 years enough? 6 years may be enough to get him off this case right here. 6 years of dusty evidence. See, the prosecutor already showed their hand. The DA, the detectives, they already showed all the evidence in that first trial. So that gives YNW Melly attorneys the opportunity to combat that evidence even more. But being that YNW Melly has been held in seclusion and can't always talk to his lawyer or sit down and put together his case with his lawyers, that's hindering his progress in his case. But at the end of the day, I'm bringing you all the insight that I done got on this YNW Melly case. Hit that like, share, subscribe. As more details arrive, I'm going to put that details out to you. Y'all already know what it is.